Hey, what's going on, everybody? TaylorMade Hoops coming to you live and direct once again with TaylorMade Hoops Players Circle. Today, I got a very, very special guest today. I got no other than KJ Bradford. He's a 6 foot point guard, 2026 player from Red Oak High School in Red Oak, Texas. KJ is one of the top ranked players in the class of 2026. He's an all district performer. I feel a diamond in the rough, man. Definitely one of the top players in this class that's kind of getting slept on. Been putting in work. I've been having the pleasure covering man for 2 or 3 years. But what's going on, man? Go ahead, and let everybody know, man. What's up, man? Tell everybody what's up, KJ.
What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? KJ, like you said, on Red Oak, just been putting in work and just ready for the season.
Oh yeah, man. Well, man, I had a chance, man, to check you out, man, and a few of the preseason showcases and stuff, man. Y'all look good, man. You along with your other teammates, man. I had the pleasure of interviewing a couple of them, man. Love Coach Davis. Me and Coach Davis go back way, way back, man. Good dude. Believe it or not, he's telling the truth, man. He used to play, man. He may not look like it now, man, but Coach Davis, man, he can play. I
Yeah.
think he might still be the all-time lead scorer down in North Texas, man. Now, he can play, man. He can play, man. But I always tease him, man. I always tease him. When I see him, I'm like, "Hey, Coach, man, what's up with that, Coach?" So that's my guy, man. But hey, KJ, we're gonna go ahead and let the viewers know, man, what the objective and points of conversation will be today. Today we'll be talking about KJ's love and joy for him playing the guard position and his leadership role. So the first question I want to ask you, I always ask my guests this because I'm always intrigued. Uh, what does your love for playing basketball come from, KJ?
The love that came from basketball is probably from my pops. He used to
Okay.
play a lot, and growing up, I used to go to the gyms where he would play at, and church leagues, not just watch him play. And I started to build a love for myself for the game, so that's probably where it came from. And especially when I started playing, I like enjoyed it, putting in the work, watching it, and just started enjoying everything about basketball.
Yeah, yeah. That's something that I always like to hear, man, and I always try to tell people, man, that as a parent, man, you got to kind of, just let your kid, uh, pick up and have the love for the game, or don't force it upon them, meaning, organically or what have you, KJ. But the way you do it is like your dad did, as a kid, every little kid, I have a 15-year-old, a sophomore. Every kid want to hang around their dad, especially when they're young or what have you, especially you were little. So you go kind of mimic and do what you see your dad do. So he puts you in that environment, man, where, like I say, all the time you're in the gym, what have you. So it could be one of the things where you have some kids, man, that, have to do that really don't want to do it. They be mad up saying, I was at home playing the game, what have you. But it's good you kind of saw it and kind of like, man, I kind of like this, man. I kind of like, this basketball thing, and then kind of carry it on, man. That's what's up, man. Well, let me ask this, KJ. I know, man. Watching one of the things I love about you, man, is that I definitely feel, man, that I feel, you one of the better point guards, man. But you can also play off the ball. So tell me, what do you like playing more, on or off the ball, and why?
I'll say I like playing on the ball a little more than off the ball. I enjoy both, and it's kind of almost even. But I feel like on the ball, it's like you kind of get to like make the decisions. Like you can kind of put your teammates in a good position to score. You can read the defense. Sometimes you're not always going to score. Sometimes you can get in the paint, kick. So I just feel like being on the ball, like with me, is something I enjoy a little bit more than being off the ball.
Okay. Well, hey, for the college coaches listening, man, you heard what the young man said, man. He said he like playing, excuse me, KJ, on the ball because he likes to make decisions. And we know this one of the things that people realize that the biggest thing the college coach look at, man, it's not necessarily always the ability to play on the court because it's thousands of players that can play. But what separates people, like you say, is your decision. And college coaches want guys that they know is going to make decisions on the court because they make decisions, good decisions on the court. 9 times out of 10, but this ain't excuse me, KJ, you're gonna make good decisions off the court. So that's something good to hear, man. Good to hear that, like you say, you like to set things up. And that's one thing I like about you. I kind of tell KJ that you like, playing, on the ball, playing the point, running things, what have you. But I know different sets. And one thing that Coach Davis did a good job, y'all, all you guys are versatile. All you guys can play. You know, I'm just joking, but hey, if you got a small defender on you, hey, he'll put you down on the block and post you up against him, what have you. I'm
Sure,
not like you will. So everybody, kind of, can play a little bit of everything, man. So no
sure.
doubt about that, man. Well, hey, For my viewers tuning in, you can tell that I'm excited, man. I have no other than KJ Bradford. He's a 6 foot point guard, 2026 player from Red Oak High School in Red Oak, Texas. One of the top players in the class 2026. I've got to give a shout out to Red Oak High School, one of the top programs in the state. Has been for the last 4 or 5 years, man, and definitely gonna make I feel gonna make a strong run to get down to San Antonio this year, KJ. Well, let me ask you this: who's your favorite player and why? It doesn't matter, college, high school, maybe maybe professional. Who's your favorite player and why?
I'll probably say my favorite player right now is probably Tahad Pettiford. Uh, I just like the energy he plays with, like watching him in high school, like he can shoot, dribble, like all those things that like kind of make like basketball fun. Just energy on both sides of the ball. Just watching him March Madness runs coming off the bench and still impacting the game. It's just I don't know. I just enjoy watching him.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And that's just something you say, man. Just leads to the high basketball IQ that you got, KJ. That like you say, you understand that sometimes you can impact the game in many different areas, many different ways, and pretty much like you say, you may not always be the main guy or starter, what have you. But it's like you say, when you get in the game, man, making an impact. If it's not coach just putting you in, like you say, to wear somebody down or just change the tempo, whatever it is, just being happy with that, man. Man,
Sure.
that's good too. That's good too, KJ. Well, let me ask this. What do you feel? What do you feel? Excuse me. What do you feel is the best part of your game right now, KJ? What do you feel is your strength? What's the best part of your game, man?
I'll say the best part of my game right now is being able to just touch the paint. Even if I don't touch the paint to score, I can just make the defense collapse by touching the paint, kick out to shooters, drop it off to people down the block. Just making good plays whenever I touch the paint, making good decisions. So I feel like that's like one of my strengths, just being able to consistently touch the paint.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm just gonna tell you from my experience, man, of coaching in college, being a college recruiter, man. That's something for the guards that we chart and something that when we go look at it, they look at how many times their kids get into the paint, coach. I go back with the reports from the head coach. I say, hey, I make some, hey, I like this kid, man, out of Red Oak, KJ. He's like, okay, what type of point guard is he, coach? He's fast. Yeah, he's real fast, putting on the ball. And if I tell them, like, coach, man, how often do he get in that paint? How often do he touch that paint? Because like you say, touch that paint, just it draws defense, it just makes defense have to help and collapse, man. And that's why a lot of teams, especially get to the collegiate level, KJ. Most teams gonna play one or two ways. You're gonna have teams that go press and trap, or you're gonna have teams that go sit back and play, man to man, half court pack line defense. Trying to keep guys, out the paint. I almost look like a 1-2-2. Everybody got a foot in the paint because that's one of the things that's hard to stop. Though you don't want guys to get in that paint, man.
Sure.
It messes up your defense, man. Well, hey, once again, from my viewers tuning in, you can tell, man, I am very, very excited. Just like you said, to chop it up, man, and talk basketball with this young man, KJ Bradford at Red Oak High School. As you can tell, man, me and KJ can sit here, man, and just chop it up because, as you can tell, got a high basketball IQ, really seriously understands the game, not gassing him up. He really just talk with you, man. I'm just enjoying learning about you more and more, KJ. Well, let
Yes,
me
sir.
ask you this. What do you feel about the next option? What do you feel you need to improve on, KJ?
I feel like I need to prove on probably I'll say just being really consistent with my shot, because you can never be too good of a shooter. So trying to just
Right.
be consistent with my shot, and I'll say making better point guard reads, like sometimes recognizing like if this guy's rolling or if I can get like one of my better players to touch, like just recognizing those different things and those different reads that I can make to help make my team better all around.
Man, you said something very important, man. And that this goes into you being a point guard, man. Where sometimes you got to understand, like you say, you may see, your boy D Kirk, you know what I'm saying? He ain't touching in a while or what have you. So you can tell Kirk he might be a little disengaged, what have you. So say, okay, I'm coming down this time, boom, I'm gonna hit him or whatever to keep him get him engaged, what have you. Or it might be vice versa. You may come down, like you say, and what's his name, he might, because he's a younger player and he's still, developing understanding that, regardless if you making the missing shots, to play hard or what have you. So my boy AJ, he may be kind of not having the energy that he brings because, like you say, he ain't hit a couple shots, boom, let me hit him because just knowing your teammates, because I know if a young fella he get there, you know how he like to drive, and he get fired, and get the free throw line. If he get a couple straight line drives, then I know it's gonna get him going. Now he gonna be that
Sure.
long arm. Now he gonna be more intense on, more intense on defense. So, like you said, just recognize, your team's temperature, and like you say, sometimes, your different players' temperature, especially, your younger guys, just understand, what kind of make them go, which gonna make y'all, be the best, be the best at the time on the court, man.
Sure.
I like that, man. I like that, KJ. Well, let me ask this, man. You kind of already talked about it, or what have you. So this question may be repetitive, KJ, and I apologize if it is. But
It's all
uh,
good.
who has had the biggest impact or influence on you basketball wise? Maybe other than your dad. I know you said your dad earlier, but anybody else?
I'll say my dad and probably Coach Davis and the coaches that
Okay.
I've been around, the trainers, that they just developed me from a young age. Because at first, when I was younger, I wasn't like the best. I had to kind of work like really hard to like get to where I'm at. So probably some of those coaches like Coach Howard, Coach Eron, some of those trainers that kind of invested in me at a young age and helped build me up and stay confident in me to make me the player I am today.
Oh man, no doubt, no doubt. That's good you recognize that, because I tell people, man, that even though every person just talks about it, it takes a village, and we all, like to say, a very small part, have a small part in the success, in the success of the student athlete. And I always believe no one person can take, full credit, say, well, hey man, this is my player, that was my player. Now, everybody, took time to you. And it takes everybody, it takes, like I say, it takes the trainers, it takes your AAU coaches, it takes your high school coaches, takes your parents, takes, like you say, guys, like you say, in the media, things like that, promote you, putting you out there, because social media is so big nowadays. So you recognize that, man. Just saying something about your spirit and your humbleness and what type of person you are. Just recognize people that have poured into you, man. Even though, like you say, it may not be much, it may just be a little something, but like you say, that people don't have to. People don't have to rock with you, man. That's why I'm preaching to y'all guys, come on and rock with me, man. Because you don't have to rock with me, man. Look, I'm old head, man. Y'all have to rock with me. Y'all, you know how y'all be doing. I'm old school, man. Y'all want to rock the old head. But let me ask this. I know you one of the leaders on the team. How has your role on the team changed from last season, if any, KJ?
So I'll say last season, it was my first year at Red Oak, so I was still kind of like figuring out my teammates, and I wouldn't say I was like the best leader like at that time. Like I wasn't really like I wasn't talkative enough. I wasn't like bringing my teammates up, as much as I should have been. So I'll say my role has changed to like being more of a vocal leader this year. Building my teammates up, like talking in practice, like just things like that a point guard should be doing like all the time, to being more vocal and just especially on the court and off the court, just keeping like the team together and just helping the
Oh
team
yeah.
like all around just stay up and positive.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And like you say, keep what you say, not just on the court, but off the court. That's big, man. That chemistry part, that team bonding, trusting each other. Because reason why, like, I know Coach Davis big on this. When y'all have, your bonding things, like, cookouts and things like that, hanging out or whatever, whether it's going to the movies, bowling, or what have you. The reason, the purpose being so, man, so you kind of get to know people, so you know people tendencies or whatever. If you know them off the court, then most of the time that person the same way on the court. Like certain people, they may be good, they may not, but they may not be a big talker. Hey, they good. You kind of tell when they good, what have you. Or you can tell if a person, like you say, one of your boys is really kind of quiet, if they talking a lot, then hey, he might be a little nervous or what have you. So just knowing people, man, help y'all, grow together on the court, man. It's all good. Then, like you say, man, ain't nothing like being on the team and that brotherhood, man. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. I just now have. I'm gonna tell my age, my high school, my golly, TaylorMade, my 30-year high school class reunion, man. And one of the things, like you say, some of my old basketball teammates, whatever, we still, talk about old stories and, different moments in practice and things like that. So it's one of the things, man, like I say, it's brotherhood. And that's the reason why, as coaches, we want y'all to kind of bond out the court, because it's a lifelong thing, man. Y'all have much success and have a great chance to win the state championship. And if y'all cut down the next, man, y'all gonna be talking about this 30, 40 years from now, man. No
So
doubt, man. Well, hey, for the viewers tuning in, you can tell I'm very, very excited. I have my main man, KJ Bradford, on. He's a 6-foot point guard, 2026 player from Red Oak High School in Red Oak, Texas. We just chopping up, man. He just telling us a little bit about his leadership role and things of that effect. Let me ask this, KJ. What did you learn from your experiences playing last season that you feel will help you become successful this season?
Things that I learned last season that will help me with this season is that never get like too high or low on yourself and the team because like it's a long season. So maybe you might have lost a tough game. Maybe you're winning a lot, but at the end, like it doesn't matter. You got to stay down, stay humble and never get too high or low on yourself because one loss isn't the end of the world and one win isn't going to win us a state championship. So that's probably been like the biggest thing, just staying not too high or not too low.
A lot of that, to be honest, man, a lot of that, that's a reflection of your coach. Daisy he always cool, calm, and collective, man. On the sidelines, what have you. Now, look, I got to teach, man. In practice, I don't know about that, but I know on the side. We ain't gonna tell him, but we know on the sideline. But since on the sideline, he's always, cool, calm, what have you, and I think, like you say, that's the reason why you guys, y'all never get too high, too low. I've been in games, like you say, where I'm like, God damn, really, get they butt kicked, man. Y'all maybe down by 15, 20. That's first, second quarter, maybe third quarter, man. I look at the fourth quarter, y'all end up beating the team by 5 or 10 or what have you, But like you say, y'all just even kill, don't get too high, low, man. No doubt about that, KJ. Well, let me ask this. We talked about this before. I believe you are, but I know you probably don't. You may not care about none of this stuff, man. But do you feel underrated or slept on as a player? And if so, why, KJ?
Usually I don't try to like, look into like much of like
Yeah.
being underrated or slept on. I just kind of play and try to win with my team. But I mean, I could be like a little slept on, but to be honest, it's not really that big of a deal to me because at the end of the day, I just really want to win with my team, want to win a state championship, and all that outside noise is not really going to do much for us. So we just trying to be together and just try to collectively win as a whole.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that, man. I definitely understand, like you say, man. Know your total team player, but like you say, it's a human nature, like you say, you kind of been to it. I don't really think about it. What have you not a big part of. Of course, like you say, I feel, I should get a little more recognition or whatever. Like I said, that's what. Be honest, case, that's the reason why I don't do. People always ask me, I don't do any of the rankings, anything like that. If I do anything, I may do, every now and then team rankings. But I don't do individual player rankings because I think that's so subjective or what have you. So it's like, then you get too political and all this stuff, what have you, because because everybody may like what they like. You know what I'm saying? It's like a college coach. You got some college coaches they like smaller, point guards, what have you. Then you got other college coaches that hey, they want bigger point guards. You got to be 6'3", coach, 6'5", whatever. So now, like you say, man, I love your response. I don't worry about that, man. That's outside noise. That's distractions. Stay focused on the prize. Let's win the state championship for Red Oak High School, man. No doubt about that. KJ. Uh, we've been teasing, talking about it the whole time, man. But seriously, man, how's it like playing for Coach Davis, man?
It's playing with Coach Davis kind of like a like weight off your shoulders. Like playing for him, as long as you play defense and you playing hard and you talking, like you don't really got to worry too much about offense or playing time because at the end of the day, like he's a pretty fair coach, and so you
Mhm.
know just being out there playing hard, you're gonna get the shots that you want as long as you crashing boards, rebounding. He mainly prioritizes defense, and on offense he just kind of lets us do what we do. So it's very like easy to play for him.
Not to tell, man, on offense, I just got to flow. I can tell the biggest thing with Coach Davis, man, is what the coach supposed to do offensive wise, man. You don't want to hinder your players where he just big on spacing, man. Make sure you know spacing and player movement and what have you. Like you say, like you say, man, y'all kind of know sometimes, y'all run that 4 out, 1 in offense, what have you. And like you say, just like you say, interchangeable and just, just get moving, just spacing, like you say, because he recognizes and like you say, let y'all take to y'all strength, whatever. That individually, you guys have, everybody has a good skill set, unique skill set, what have you. So just like you say, just spacing, like you say, so y'all can, do what y'all do, man. You're right about that. As long as that ball moving ain't sticking. No, I'm a big fan of y'all. Now, Coach Dave's not tripping, man. But one thing about it, he gonna get. I will see him get upset sometimes if you're not playing hard. You ain't playing no defense. You ain't playing hard effort. Like say them effort plays, you got a chance to get that offense rebound. You just standing around, kind of looking. Yeah, that might get yourself. That might get yourself out, KJ. Well, hey, man, you can tell, man, I'm having a great time once again on TaylorMade Hoops Player Circle with my main man, KJ Bradford. He's a 6 foot point guard, 2026 player from Red Oak High School. As you can tell, man, hopefully me and him, I always been my boy, but definitely, man, hopefully by the time we leave, man, I'm really gonna be this guy, man. Uh, Let me ask this, come down to the last question, KJ. Like you say, know we have a lot of college coaches, like you say, watch this, subscribe to it, things of that sort, man. So let me ask this: if I'm a college coach or in school, why should I recruit you? Why should I recruit KJ, man?
You know, really, the only reason I can give that college coach can recruit me is that whatever he's asking me to do, if whether he's asking me to, be a better point guard, better score more, like whatever he needs me to do to try to fit into his program, whatever he's recruiting me for, I'm willing to work as hard as anyone on the team to try to meet those needs and try to be the best player that I can be. So I can guarantee my work ethic is going to be there. I'm going to be a great teammate. I love to lead, try to talk, lead the players. So that's mainly the thing that I can say that I'll be able to do because a lot of stuff you can't control, but the things that I can control, I'm going to do everything in my power to be the best player I can be.
Man, and something I just want to throw out there to the college coaches, seriously, man. Because a lot of times, in this craziness, excuse me, KJ, of the NIL and the transfer portal, people lose sight sometimes that grades and character still matter. This young man, great. I don't even have to ask him what have you. I already know. Great student, what have you. I already know high GPA. Top. I just tell by you talking how you articulate and just be honest, man. I know Coach James is something, somebody probably told you this, your parents probably told you this. Always make sure you carry yourself in a respectful, good way because you never know who's watching. You're always on the interview. Like right now, I don't know whether or not I'm on the interview. Somebody may be watching, maybe a college or what have you watch. Oh, I saw you, interview Coach Taylor, whatever. So that's something that I want to say that this young man, no matter whenever I see him, college coaches out and about, I always conduct himself in a great way, a great student. So you don't have to worry about grades. Go to class, come from a good family. They believe in academics first, so he understands he's using basketball as a tool to create opportunities and things of that sort to get a free education, what have you. So that's what he's about. Like you tell, great young man. That's something I just wanted to point out because a lot of times people kind of lose track of this. Sometimes, with the transfer portal and NIL, that college coaches still care about character. They still care about grades because hey, you could be a great player, and even though, like you say, far as eligibility and things like that, grades don't matter as much, what have you. But it really does because hey, I'm gonna tell you, if I know a kid is a good student athlete, if he's going to class, taking care of his business, then I know 9 times out of 10 off the court, I don't have to be worried about him doing crazy stuff because if he makes good decisions in the classroom, in the building, that means that that's part of his character. So you want guys who got good character. Just want to point that out, KJ, man. KJ is an excellent player, college coaches, definitely an excellent young man. Somebody that, honestly, if I was still, coaching college basketball, that I would be bringing this phone, I would be doggone worried Coach Davis to death about, man. Really appreciate you coming on, man. Two things I always have people to do. First thing, KJ, go ahead and let everybody know because it's all about you, man. All about promoting you in your high school program. Go ahead and let everybody know how they can get in contact with you, your social media handles, anything like that, any other information you want to give out, practice times, whatever case you want, anything y'all got going on. Go, this the time.
You can get in contact with me on Instagram. My Instagram is KJ_B11. You can get in contact with me on Twitter. It's KJ_Bradford11. And our practice times are from 3:30 to 4:20 during school. So we have after school workouts that go from 5:30 to 6:30. So those are ways that you can get in contact with me if you ever need to. And obviously my phone number is 214-998-1490.
Okay. And one more thing. What about I don't know by heart. What's Red Oaks basketball team social media page? Okay.
Red Oak's Instagram is Red Oak Basketball, and it's the same on Twitter. So you type in Red Oak Basketball, they're gonna come up.
Okay. No doubt, man. No doubt. Appreciate that. But hey, last thing I'm gonna do, man, KJ, who had the great pleasure of interviewing today? Who you rocking with, man? Who you rolling with?
TaylorMade hoops.
Yeah, oh yeah, man. I know you be watching. I appreciate you, man. KJ, I appreciate the support, man. I really do, man. Hey, most definitely, man. Hey, you know, hey, like old school cats say, you know, my word is bond. You know, I'll be checking y'all out, man. Y'all always one of my favorite teams, man. Like you say, don't get mad at me, man. Like you say, if I don't catch through the season, because you know the doggone playoffs, man. You see, I walk in, pull up, like, okay, there you go. So you know I'm gonna catch you, man. You know I'm gonna check y'all out, man. Because like you say, man, I love Coach Davis. Like I said, I love you, D. Kirk, my guy. I've been trying to get, got to tell, I hit him up, man. I've been trying to get my boy AJ on. No, AJ don't talk a lot. His mama told me that. She said he may come on, coach. He been on top of it. I said, well, this is kind of help him, you know, work with his public speaking. So if you kind of bug him, tell him, hey man, go ahead on and do the interview, man, because I hit him up, he ain't hit me back, but it's all good, man. Love you, AJ. It's all good. Tell everybody, say what's up, man. Tell mom and dad I say what's up. Coach Dave, everybody, man. I appreciate you coming on, KJ, man. Wishing you nothing but much success this school year, man. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for all the wishes.
All right, no doubt, man. Tell them, man, hoops, we out, baby. Peace.